I don't know what's going on with this thing. Sometimes it counts me down, sometimes it don't. I guess I'm live if my signal holds up. For those of you who've been watching today, and for those who have not been watching, maybe you want to go back and look at the other previous videos. But this is Mike from Mike's Magic Resto Detailing and Paint Enhancement Paint Correction, and turned out to be a decent day in Sharpsburg, Georgia, after some very strong, some very, very strong thunderstorms we've had for days and days and days. But I finished the waterless wash that I did earlier. Those of you who saw the previous video, remember there were water spots and dust and all kind of stuff on here. It got all that stuff off. It got the water spots because they hadn't been on there very long and they had no chance to bond to the clear coat. I think if they were bonded, I don't think this would have removed them. I would have had to have something stronger. But you know what? It looks pretty good. And I did all straight lines, if y'all saw the previous video. And while there are scratches and stuff that are in this paint, there are no new ones that follow the pattern that I used cleaning this car. And it turned out kind of spiffy. Also did the wheels and tires. Hey, Miss Carolyn. Yep, I waterless washed them too. Also, Carolyn. But it's turned out okay. Did the glass. The roof turned out okay. Did these. All down at the bottom, all that stuff. It's called a waterless wash, Miss Carolyn. It's good for when your car's not really dirty. And as someone asked me earlier, would it be good for removing pollen? Yes, it would be excellent for doing that. And removing any kind of dusting, fingerprinting, and all that kind of stuff. But if the pollen had been on there, gotten wet, dried, all that kind of stuff, and was caked on thick, I would go to a rinseless wash, Carolyn. I don't believe I would depend on a waterless to remove that, because pollen can be abrasive and acidic. But it turned out well. And what I'm getting ready to do now, that I've got her all spiffy and got it squeaky clean, I'm getting ready to put a high quality paint sealant on. This will be my application towel, and this will be my buffing off towel. This is called a Slurpee Junior. It's actually a drying towel, but it makes an excellent wipe off buffing towel for stuff like this. And I've got ready here, I've got me some rubber gloves ready to go, and this is called DPC TR8. It is a titanium sealant rated at 8 months, thus the name TR8. But, Carolyn, in my experience, particularly on my own vehicle, if you park your car indoors and it's not exposed too often to the elements, it way outlasts the 8 months. But all this rinseless washing and all that I've done here recently, I'm sure has stripped it all away. And I'm just going to take it and reapply it. It's very simple to do, Carolyn. You just spritz a little bit, spritz some on the towel, you spread it out, crosshatch pattern maybe, not circular, this away and then this away. And then you buff it off with a towel, with a soft towel like that one. You're done. Takes almost no time to go around this entire vehicle. I'll be putting it on the paint, the glass, plastic vinyl, and on the wheels as well. Because everything on this car has been ceramic coated, everything, including the wheels. But I'm pretty happy with it. And I think most people would be happy with this level of clean. I think that they would. Although I don't do these, Carolyn, on a regular basis, unless it's for a neighbor, friend, family, something like that, or a what I call a maintenance customer, where I've already done all the heavy lifting and all it needs is something like this. For just a regular person that calls me on the phone, like I had a couple phone calls earlier today, I explained to them I don't do washing chimes, as I call them. I don't do those, with those exceptions that I've already named. But I'm going to get to it, and I'll catch y'all later. Like, tag, share, follow, all that stuff, Carolyn. I still want to call you Captain. Can't help myself. That's the way I think of you. Think about you every time I watch one of those police videos. I listen to the dispatchers and I'm like, I wonder what Carolyn would think of that. Sometimes I think you'd be all over them. Anyway, miss you. I'll catch y'all later. Have a great day.